The first question that we should start to do is how do you manage to train for maybe the most important card of the year under these circumstances with all the coronavirus thing going on?
Yeah, we changed a couple of things. Normally we train with a lot of people, a lot of group classes, like different teammates and different sparring partners. But this time we only do one-on-one section. So I'm doing my strength and condition with my coach in the morning. Then I will do my MMA drills with only one teammate, and we sparring each other with two different guys. So I would say we're the most 5-6 people involved this time. But we getting some good work in. We focus, and part of the fight most is mental. So we 90% mental. So we're ready to go.
And did UFC gave you some instructions according to how to manage during the fight week?
Yeah, I think the fight week is going to be different. I know we're going to get tested before we fly to Jacksonville, Florida. They're going to test us to test if we're healthy and everything about the coronavirus and stuff. But when we get there, we have a lot of procedures that we have to do. Like they're going to check on us before we get to the hotel. We can't leave the hotel. If we leave the hotel, the fight is off. So you're going to be there for 3. We're going to be there on Wednesday. Normally you get there on Monday, but this time we're going to be there on Wednesday, only 3 days. They have a lot of things they've been doing. They send me a ton of emails and stuff. We can go out to get food. They're going to take care of everything. So there's going to be a lot different.
I want to ask you about your rival, about Greg Hardy. What do you think about him? He's a little tall, but that is a good thing for you or no? Tell about the
I think he's very athletic. I mean, he's a big guy. He's going to have a size advantage of me. He's 6'5", 280. I would say in 5 days he'll probably be 280, 290. But I don't think that will be a difference, man. I don't really care about the size. I mean, I'm a short heavyweight, but I got power. I'm going to go forward. I'm going to close the distance. I'm going to make him fight the street fight, the dog fight. I'm going to make the. He's athletic. He's long, but if you come to fight, people is hungry to see fight. So you have to fight. You have to engage. You have to engage, and they're gonna benefit me. So I'm gonna get it done.
You text a Twitter. I'm coming for someone's soul. You're thinking Greg Hardy's soul. This.
I'm definitely coming for that soul. I'm coming for that chin. I'm gonna headhunt him. I'm gonna try to touch that chin. I believe he got 5 fights in UFC, but nobody been able to touch him yet. He got a good last fight, was pretty good, but nobody. I'm gonna go aggressive. I'm fearless. I'm not scared of him. I'm not scared of his size, of his football background. I don't care. I'm gonna get on his face. I'm gonna try to punch his mouth.
And about outside the octagon, because he's a guy who has been very controversial inside and outside the octagon. Do you have any opinion about that?
Yeah, I mean, I try to stay away for the negative and the hate and all those stuff, man. Because that will take your focus from what is really matter. I fight for me. I fight for my family. If you focus on the other guy, I mean, there's a lot of drama that I don't need to add. I mean, I'm careless, man. After I'm done with him, I don't care what happened to him.
And which aspects do you think that will be the key for your victory on May the 9th?
I have to pressure him. I have to use my kicks. I have a powerful kicks, man. I have to use him. I have to make him stop moving because he can move around a lot. He can use his jab. He's long. If he decides to play that fight, can be a long night for me. I'm gonna try to kick his legs, close the distance, be explosive, but I can't be afraid to get touched. So this is gonna be a brawl. I'm gonna make it a brawl.
I want to ask you about that, Yorgan. How much important is your kick game? You base a lot of your game fight on your kicks.
Yes, I have to. Especially for this one, I have to because I'm short. I mean, I have to kick. I'm not worried about him taking me down. I don't think he got the wrestling pedigree to take me down. If he take me down, I'm gonna get up right up. But I'm gonna use the kicks to slow his movement and try to. I know he's a football player. Football players have problems on their knee. So I'm going to try to kick him right in the knee. I don't care.
And is there anything that you think that you need to be careful about his game?
Yeah, I mean, he's big. I mean, when you're big in the heavyweight division, everybody got power. But he's also big, athletic. He's fast, long. His reach is 80. Mine is only 74. So I believe I got to watch that right hand. He can throw that right hand. He's getting better now. And the power, of course, he got a blitz in the 45 second. He will come hard. So I gotta watch out there. The first minute of the round, I have to be very careful.
What do you think about what's going on the division, Yorgan, in the heavyweight division? And talk us about the fight of Jairzinho and Francis Ngannou.
Yeah, the division right now is on hold. I mean, I believe it's going to have to be fighting. Stipe and Daniel Cormier have to decide who's the champion. But the next on the line is definitely Francis Ngannou. But you also have Curtis Blade, which is, I believe, number 2. And the fight between Jairzinho and Francis. I had the pleasure to train with Francis for 10 days in Extreme Couture. I'm telling you, though, that's the most strongest human being I ever touched me. He's so strong. He's ridiculous strong. He picked me up like nothing. I'm 265. He tossed me around. He's hard working, man. He never stopped training. We will do rounds. In the end, he will jump rope for 10 minutes. His work ethic is unbelievable. Super strong, well-rounded. He's getting better everywhere. I think Francis is going to get it done, and he's next on the line. They have to fight. They have to give him a belt. They have to fight for the belt.
And about the belt, Ngannou said a few days ago that he wanted to fight for the interim heavyweight title. Finally, it's not a title match. But do you think that an interim title would, I don't know, give some new life to the division?
I don't think that's gonna happen. They like this year. They like Stipe. They're not gonna make that. They're fighting. Plus, you have different guys too. You can just give Jairzinho an interim fight. If you have Curtis Blade is number 3, you have a lot of guys over there that has been in a position to fight for the interim title. But if after this fight, they have to give Francis Ngannou a fight, which is a title fight or interim title fight. After this one, there's no choice. They have to take care of it.
You think Francis Ngannou will win that fight, no?
I think he will win, man. I mean, his power. He got me 2 black guys in 30 seconds. So we started sparring. That was like, I said, oh my God, I was praying for my life in the 5 minutes. I said, that guy, he's ridiculous. Jairzinho is good too. I mean, don't sleep on Jairzinho. He have a lot of fights, kickbox fight. He's very good. But I think Francis is very powerful. I think Francis is going to be too much.
And do you still in touch with him?
Yes. I went there with my family, so we got pictures with my daughter, with my family. They asked me to go down there when the fight got announced for April. They asked me to go down there, finish my camp over there for 12 days, but I choose not to go because of all this thing right there. I didn't want to get in the plane and go to Vegas. But I trained with him and with Blagoy Ivanov too. That was the main guy that was training with them all the time over there. They both beast. And I'm in the future, I'm going down there to do my camp over there in Extreme Couture.
How is your relation with the other African fighters?
Oh, I mean, I'm good, man. I'm good with all of them. I know I get a pleasure to fight in the same card as Israel Adesanya, he's a New Zealander, but he also Nigerian. He was cool dude. Kamaru Usman, we are the same manage. A couple of guys that I know, but I'm more of old white, so I don't really pull just for the Africa guys. I mean, I'm cool with everybody. I like the Brazilian fighters. I like the American guys. I mean, this is what I do my camp. But I do very good with my fellow African guys.
Yorgan, since you are from Cape Verde, what do you think about an UFC event in Africa? What do you think about that?
I hope they pull it off, man. They have a lot of big names. I know they definitely can do it, and there are a lot of places in Africa with money. They can do it. Like South Africa got a ton of money. Nigeria got a lot of money. They have a lot of fighters from there. You know, say Kamaru Usman can be a headliner card. Francis Ngannou, Israel Adesanya. They have a lot of guys who can fill a card in a stadium in Africa, man. That could be awesome.
And what about the journey to this moment in your career? I mean, from Cape Verde to UFC and to one of the most important cards of the year and maybe in the history of UFC, because what is happening now is like unique. And how was the journey to this point, up to this point?
Man, it's so real, man. Sometimes I think I'm still dreaming, man. If you know where's Cape Verde is a really small country. There's nothing happen over there, man. We live off of not to wake up, play soccer, do nothing. You have no really like big goals. Me moving to America was a goal already. It was a dream come true. Now getting UFC, this is. I mean, sometimes I still think I'm dreaming, man.
Yorgan, what you can talk about the MMA scene in Portugal? You lived there a while ago, so what do you can tell us about?
Yeah, I left in 2012, but when I was in Portugal, I was only doing kickbox and box. MMA wasn't that big yet. It was most kickbox, boxing, and not regulated. You know, I would be like eating in the table. My coach would call me, how much you weigh? I'll say, I'm 100 kilos. He say, okay, you fight someone at 120. You got to go and fight. So I did 8 fights over there. I won 7 and I lost 1. But then my uncle and all my family live here in America. They're the one who told me that if you're going to keep doing this, if you want to do combat sport, you have to move to America. This is the place.
And Yorgan, I've noticed something in your last fight when you knocked out Tafa. There was a little Mark Hunt thing there. It was like a walkout KO. What did you feel in that moment? Because something similar happened in your fight against Russ Hilton. You hit the guy, he falls down, and you wait a few seconds while staring at him. And I want to know if there is something that you feel when you hit the guys and you say, no, he's KO.
That's the scary part. I know I got the power. I always make fun, and we always talk about this with my coach, my teammates. My wife always say that I'm crazy because I told them, I know when I touch people, they go out. The contender series was the same. I saw the face of the guy. He don't want to do it anymore. I fought local scene. I was knocking people out with one punch. He'll go out. I will walk away because I know that I got that kind of power to put anyone out. So there's no unnecessary punch. If I touch someone in the jaw, I know you're going out. I'm not gonna go throw a couple more punches because in the end of the day we're all family. We're fathers. I want my opponent to go back to their family like as healthy as possible.
Yorgan, 2-in-1. Why the Mad Titan and what it means suitcase? What do you call it? You fight since your last time. Suitcase. What's it mean? Suitcase.
The Mad Titan is my coach is the one who put that name, and he say that I'm like Mad Titan. I'm the Thanos. I'm snap the finger and take people's souls. And suitcase is a code that we come up with for leg kick. So my coach did not say, he said, I don't want to be screaming leg kicks, because your opponent gonna know what it is. So I'm gonna say suitcase, like you put a suitcase in your hand. He said that's not gonna be. But we're gonna switch the code again because people.
Yeah, everybody knows now.
We promise we won't show this interview to Greg Hardy, so maybe you can use the suitcase on him.
He already knows suitcase. What is suitcase, bro? Yeah, we're gonna switch that. Everybody knows suitcase. Even my daughter knows what is suitcase. What is suitcase, Daddy? Because that's what my coach say all the time.